Canada is home to a rich and diverse Indigenous heritage, with over 600 First Nations, Métis, and Inuit communities. Their cultures, traditions, and languages have shaped the country in ways many don't realize. Today, we'll explore their deep history, contributions, and lasting impact on Canada. Indigenous cultures and traditions. Indigenous peoples have lived on this land for thousands of years, developing unique traditions and ways of life. First Nations. Spread across Canada, each First Nation has its own language, customs, and spiritual beliefs. Their powwows, drumming, and storytelling keep their heritage alive. Métis. A distinct culture born from the blending of Indigenous and European ancestry. The Métis are known for their fiddle music, jig dancing, and intricate beadwork. Inuit. The Inuit of Canada's Arctic have adapted to extreme conditions, using traditional knowledge to build igloos, hunt, and create stunning carvings. Indigenous languages and their revival. Did you know Canada once had over 70 Indigenous languages? Unfortunately, many are endangered due to colonization and residential schools. But today, efforts to revitalize these languages are growing. The Cree language is one of the most widely spoken Indigenous languages in Canada. Inuktitut, the language of the Inuit, is an official language in Nunavut. Schools and communities are working hard to teach younger generations their ancestral languages. Indigenous communities have made countless contributions to Canada, shaping its identity in powerful ways. Food and medicine. Many traditional Indigenous foods like wild rice, corn, and maple syrup are now staples in Canadian cuisine. Indigenous knowledge also influenced modern medicine, including the use of willow bark aspirin. Environmental stewardship. Indigenous practices of sustainable hunting, fishing, and land conservation continue to inspire modern environmental movements. Art and music. From breathtaking totem poles to contemporary Indigenous artists, their creative influence is felt worldwide. Truth and reconciliation. While Indigenous cultures are celebrated today, their communities have faced hardships, including residential schools, land loss, and discrimination. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission (TRC) has highlighted the need for understanding, respect, and action. How can we support Indigenous communities, learn about their history and traditions, support Indigenous businesses and artists, acknowledge the land you live on and its original caretakers? Indigenous cultures are a vital part of Canada's identity, and their impact is woven into the country's past, present, and future. Let's continue to learn, respect, and support Indigenous communities. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe,